All right, let's talk about the VFT hose pack. Now, this isn't really just a hose pack. We're not gonna go by name only. What this is really a load hauling platform. As you can see here, we've got a 90-degree aluminum frame that's actually very, very strong. You can get a better look at the chassis with some of the parts removed. The pack does come with a series of 3 straps. This is very big webbing, excuse me. That's about 2-inch webbing. The waist belt carries the same, and some big nylon acetal buckles. There's a big, thick, padded waist belt and nice, thick, padded straps here at the top. We do offer just a little bit of breathability and air gap to keep that whole frame from basically warming you all across the back. Not everything has to touch you or be on your person. The hose pack itself, we do sell with or without the hose bag. The hose bag is set up for things like progressive or donut rolls. There are 3 separate compartments inside the bag. It also does have fairly solid reflective on it to keep people visible out there. If you wanted to, you could actually position the bag a little bit higher and still sneak more rolls underneath. Of course, the more you put on, the more weight you're having to carry. But that platform is just fantastic for a lot of weight. You'll notice here we've got the BH1 pump on the rig. The BH1 pump isn't overly heavy, but when you get into things like our 2-stroke pump, the BP4, that's actually going to carry a lot more weight, where you might be in the mid 40-pound range without adding anything else like fuel lines, putting it on a hose roll. The BH1, you could conceivably carry too with more hose stacked underneath or something like that, for example. But I'm going to put this on so that visually the rig makes sense. We do have a handle here, which is nice because if you do have a lot of weight on there, you can grab it and pull it around. Going to carry enough padding for, I would say, an average size person to ride on your hips like a hiking bag. You can see that from here. Then you can go ahead and adjust the pack straps. And from here, what becomes very nice is you have adjustability again, just like you would a mountaineering bag, for instance, to go ahead and adjust your yoke to get everything aligned where you like it. And now, despite having 20-some pounds on my back, we're in really good shape, ready to go for a hike. Kind of missed that one. That microphone's gonna be right in the way. We might have to redo that, but.
For internal use.
Right. So here, you'll notice that the platform is ready to hike with. This is amazingly easy to carry. But having these bars here, just a way to position, reposition, help yourself get things on track. I would never do away with these straps. In fact, I'm the kind of person, I know a lot of people are, that love to just have a handhold, somewhere to put things. So very cool design, great way to hike in equipment to whatever site you're at. And actually, this makes a really neat package. If you have, for instance, a stack of hose rolls and the small pump on here, a couple of tools in another bag or pouches on the side, you've got a pretty quick, easily deployable pump system all on one rack, which is a pretty novel idea. So it's something that you could keep potentially on a brush truck or even on a city truck where once in a while you just need to be able to pump water remotely or refill a tank, right? That gives you the complete setup to be able to go ahead and, for instance, draft from a pool that you couldn't reach otherwise. Maybe it's 200 feet around the other side of the house and you can't get to it with the engine. You could conceivably fill it with this little pump. So lots of ways to use these things, lots of different things you can carry with them. You could carry cubies of water, you could carry, a marine fuel tank on one, still have tools in your hands. Just a great load-bearing platform for wildland fire.